hey, cool, HHN tickets just went on sale. I wonder if there's anything new. Wait. What the fuck? What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another HHN update. And wow, do we have a lot of information to go over. So in case you don't know, Halloween Horror Nights tickets 2018 just went on sale the other day, and the website has revealed a lot of stuff that we had questions to. So let's just jump right into it. First up on the website, we have now confirmation of what our Terror Tram this year is going to be. So the Terror Tram this year is going to be Terror Tram Hollywood Harry's Dread Time Stories. It sounds amazing. Let me read you guys a little description of what this Terror Tram entails. Hollywood Harry, the phantom clown infamous for terrorizing the Universal Studios backlot, has returned to Terror Tram as host of an all-new blood-curdling experience. Brace yourself for the unspeakable horrors depicted in his demented rendition of Harry's 1950s television show. As you journey through 5 spine-tingling bedtime stories, attempt to survive the chainsaw-wielding monsters, bloodthirsty cannibals, rotten corpse scarecrows, homicidal clowns, and a merciless torture factory. You better get some sleep while you can, because after you experience Hollywood Harry's Dread Time Stories, you'll never sleep again. Alright, so that sounds insane. And John Merdy, I see you with that stories with the Z at the end. I see you, boo. I see you. I know you like your Z's. Boo. No, but all jokes aside, this does sound like a really cool, kind of spin on the regular Terror Tram that we usually get. Or, I say regular, but you know what I mean. What interests me most about this is it says 5 spine-tingling stories. So it's like, is the Terror Tram going to be divided in each section and we're going to go like green light, red light into each one, or is it still like the same where you can kind of flow through it at your own pace? I'm not quite sure what like this entails, but I'm really excited for this Terror Tram. Along with the Terror Tram announcement, we also have confirmation on all of our scare zones, and that's right, we're having 5 scare zones this year, including the, we haven't seen it in a while, but the Paris Street, and I'm assuming lower lot. So new scare zones this year are Monsters Masquerade, Trick or Treat, Hell's Harvest, Holidays in Hell, and Toxic Tunnel. Let me read you guys a little bit about what each scare zone entails, and then we'll talk about it. Monsters Masquerade. Step into the fog-enshrouded streets of Old Paris and enter the Dance of the Dead, a macabre monster masquerade ball inspired by the original Universal classic monster movie, The Phantom of the Opera and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Trick or Treat. The frightening characters from writer/director Michael Daughtry's anthology horror film Trick or Treat have descended on the small Midwestern town of Warren, Ohio, during their annual Halloween celebrations. Lurking in the fog are vampires, werewolves, zombie schoolchildren, and Sam, the vengeful spirit of Halloween who will stop at nothing to ensure his rules for the season are being upheld. Hell's Harvest. Enter a pagan harvest festival where the dark spirit of Halloween was born. The streets are filled with strange bewitched dolls, brought to life through dark magic. This army of evil dolls are looking for the next victim for their human sacrifice. Will it be you? Toxic Tunnel. There's been a terrible industrial accident deep inside an underground utility tunnel. The nauseous vapors that were released have transformed the emergency workers into radioactive monsters, filled with an uncontrollable rage and hell-bent on our destruction. Holidays in Hell. Every day is Halloween in this irreverent send-up of the holidays of the year. Encounter creepy cupids, lecherous leprechauns, and evil Easter bunnies as you take a terrifying trip through these psychotic seasonal celebrations, screaming all the way. Oh my god, okay, so these are really cool scare zones. It's exciting that we're getting 5 again, as opposed to the few years where, we had Purge all over the park, and the last time that we had 3 scare zones. I'm really excited to get, 5 scare zones back. I'm really excited that they're using Paris Street again, and I'm really excited that we're getting the lower lot back, which I'm assuming that's where Hell's Harvest is gonna be. That's just my theory on it, but I'm assuming lower lot's gonna be Hell's Harvest. Something to point out that might allude us to, to a maze is Monsters Masquerade. So it's on Paris Street, and it's inspired by classic Universal monsters. In case you don't know, the maze in the Parisian Courtyard is heavily rumored to be a Universal Classic Monsters maze, and you can see the facade has a very, you know, Frankenstein-y lab type of feel to it. So it's interesting that, you know, if we go through this maze, and usually the exit is going to be on the back on, you know, the Minion Street, and we wrap around through Paris Street, you know, it'd be interesting that, you know, it would fit right in that the Universal Classic Monster maze comes out into a Universal Classic Monsters inspired scare zone. So, you know, hint hint, wink wink, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a little upset that Toxic Tunnel's coming back, but don't get me wrong, Toxic Tunnel isn't a bad scare zone. I guess I just really like seeing, you know, innovative and new scare zones that can come to the event. Now, we understand after talking to a few people that work at the event that, you know, there's very little they can do with that tunnel, because it is a service tunnel, you know, during the day and everything like that. But, so they can't even put, like, you know, props up or anything like that. You know, I guess I'm just upset because we're gonna see it again, but, you know, I'm still excited for it. And last and probably least, actually no, most definitely least, we have confirmation that the Jabberwocky show is coming back. Woo! As you guys know, Thomas and I aren't big fans of the show. I know a lot of people, well, I don't know a lot of people, but I know a few people that actually do enjoy the show, that, you know, comes back every year. And I get the purpose of the show. It helps, you know, either thin out the crowds, helps you get off your feet for a few minutes, because, you know, you're walking the entire event. But just the Jabberwockies again, and, you know, they're promoting it as an all-new show.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Which, you know, I hope it is, but, you know, they did that the second year the Jabberwockies were here and they had the same show. I don't know. Well, that'll probably be like the last things we do on like a night where like we're just so bored of everything, or, you know, that we might not even do it this year. I don't like the Jabberwockies. We don't like the Jabberwockies. Why Jabberwockies? Not that there's anything wrong with the Jabberwockies. It's just, I don't know, man. Bring back Bill and Ted.
Excellent!
So what do you guys think of, you know, all these crazy things? It's a little weird and kind of, we've been taken back a little bit just because we didn't really get an announcement on this. We got a tickets are on sale announcement, and then we get all this information. So what's going on? Is John Murdy distancing himself from us, or, you know, maybe he didn't get to, you know, promote, you know, the Tram and the Scare Zones. So it's really interesting. It's a little, kind of a little sad, because, you know, as many of us HHN updaters and, you know, horror enthusiasts and all of that, we love this like game that we play with John Murdy, where we guess and we get to figure out what the mazes are this year. But if we're just getting a website with just all of the mazes thrown on there, I don't know, it just kind of takes the fun out of it. So let me know what you guys think. What's your opinion on the Tram, on the Scare Zones, and on the leak? You know, do you guys believe it or not? Are you guys excited for the Tram? Are you guys excited for Scare Zones? You know, we're slowly approaching the, you know, this haunt season, and ooh, I'm getting chills, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't forget to follow us on social media, on Instagram at TLEPics, on Twitter at TLETweets. I've been your boy Josue. This has been a really weird announcement that we got. Yeah,